Mark Finbow from The Keeper's Daughter here, and I play the Traveller in our show The Time Machine, which is coming to Dorset this week. I trained as an actor many, many years ago at LAMDA, and following graduation I immediately set up my own company back in Suffolk, where I grew up, in order to tour rural venues and adapt classic novels into pieces of theatre in a really unique style. And here I am, many, many years later, doing the same thing. And it's brilliant. We've upped our production values a little bit. We have a time machine now. From the Time Machine you can expect lots of neon lights, lots of electronic music. It's a family show which really takes its style from classic British science fiction, which I love. And I love the story of the Time Machine as well. So I've really enjoyed making the show throughout lockdown, or the intervals between lockdowns. And we're looking forward to touring it nationwide, so come see it. I've always found this character really interesting when reading the book, because he starts as he's just interested in his toys, really, isn't he? And making a machine and impressing his gentleman friends. And then when he makes this alien friend in the future, suddenly he finds someone he cares about. And I suppose it really, as well as the themes of climate change and division in society and all of that which Wells has in there, for me personally reading it and working on it during 2020 was when I found out that I was going to be a dad. And very much, where some of the movies that you might have seen, they take this alien character as a kind of romantic interest, we very much felt that it was a parental, a guardianship. So it had a lot of resonance for me personally, and I love that relationship throughout the show. I love rural touring because when I started as a young man doing amateur theatre in local groups, that's what we did. And when I came back after drama school to set up my own company, well, actually, that's kind of, I want to do that again, but I want to get paid for it. And I love since we've done it, well, it's been over 10 years we've been touring rurally now, mostly around East Anglia. Very rarely do we leave the eastern region, which is why this tour is exciting, because we're spreading our wings, and Dorset's first on our map. But I love meeting the people, and I love turning up in a new venue, not quite knowing what you're going to get, and adapting to that venue. And now with this show especially, I love bringing this into a village hall. You don't kind of see this in a village hall very often, so here comes the Time Machine. Obviously I'm a big fan of the Time Machine, H.G Wells story. My second favourite of his probably is The Invisible Man, I think, maybe War of the Worlds. I also like The Shape of Things to Come. I've listened to that on audiobook quite a lot. It's very political. Probably wouldn't adapt it, but Invisible Man would be cool to do. Yeah, you wouldn't have to pay an actor. Following our tour of Dorset, we have another show in February in Cambridgeshire. Then we have a month off, and then we're back with a big tour over the spring, April and May, doing lots of rural touring, taking in some nationwide studio venues, and also doing Brighton Fringe, which I haven't done since 2014 with another neon science fiction show. So yeah, we're looking forward to that. And then we'll see where we'll take the Time Machine after that. But I think it's got a long, long journey ahead of it. So we look forward to seeing you all at the show in the future, or the past.